Good morning. So I've already done my treatments, had breakfast, had tea, and I want to read to you a page out of my book. A couple pages. I looked into your eyes, and it was not you. Your soul was empty, replaced. It's March 2018. I'm a couple weeks away from debuting my show Transformation. How I'm surviving, I do not know. I lay flat on the couch, hoping for rest before I return to the studio. My hands lay over my heart as I repeat aloud, "You are loved." Lost and afraid of what the future holds, I pray, "Lord, if you want me out of this situation, make it possible. I beg for your mercy. I'm sorry I strayed from your will. Forgive me and save me, I beg of you." With a fever and tears, I get up, make a cup of tea, and head to the studio. The past 3 years have been insane. This show I'm working on is titled Transformation because I'm over it. Over the sadness, the anger, the hurt, the insecurity, and the hopelessness. It is time for a change, and I'm going to see it. I'm going to see to it that life changes, that I change. I pour myself into my hurt, my pain. I think of the woman that left her sex toys in my bathroom cabinet. I see her and my soulmate together. How could he and how could she? My hands grab the metal wire. I twist, torture, scream out in agony. Tears fall down my face as I know life will never be the same. The soul I gave my life to has now given his to someone else. Did you know when you have sex with someone, your souls connect? You become one. In the eyes of God, you have consummated marriage. Marriage being two souls now emerged into one. People, including my ex, look at sex as a to-do, a pleasure needing to be obtained, company beside you so no one doesn't feel alone. But it will never satisfy what you are in search of. Sex is for the one you want to stay connected to always, the one you want to give your soul to and theirs to you. If that is not your motive, your drive, your desire, then you are trying to hide your pain with pleasure, worldly pleasure. So for your worldly pleasure, I now suffer. Every ounce of pain flows from my soul to my chest, through my veins and out of my hands. A form is created. I got my first review from the book, and I'm going to post it. I know not everyone will have the same opinion, and that's okay. But I'm really proud of it, and if it transforms one life, it's done its job. So there's 150 more pages of writing and thoughts and photography and how I moved through, and I'm still moving through because there's a lot to move through. I do feel better than I have. I went for about 3 years. I've been going through this and trying to get through it, and then there was like added on, and so it's been a lot. And then you tack on what has happened in my childhood and adolescence to then this, and you know, how could I be with this person, and then relating it to my family, my mother, my father. So it's like all this whole circle of learning and healing, and it doesn't happen in a day. It takes a lot of work, and you have to be committed, and you have to use your tools, and you have to read, and you have to research and dive in. And for me, this is part of helping. It's going in there and then hopefully spreading that to you guys and other people can be healed. So I'm excited about it. As you're writing, you don't really know. I just prayed that God would give me the words, and I would love to write another one already. I mean, when I was in the middle of it, I was like, I'm never doing this again. But now that it's over, I'm excited, and there's so much that I want to talk about and make sense of, and I just feel like until the movie comes out, it's not going to make sense because it's 3 years of happenings, and there's no way that I can really describe it, but there's footage. And the meltdowns have been going on for a long time. So it's my process. It doesn't necessarily have to be yours, but it works for me. And there's not as much anger, there's not as much bitterness. There's actually a lot of growth in a very positive, healthy manner. I understand that people grow up in abusive situations and they may not even know it. And then that leads into their present life. And they self-sabotage and they think they're not worthy. And you react to something because it triggers in you something that has happened in your past. And then you are repeating the cycle that happened to you. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt, though. Like, your actions caused pain. So the responsibility that we have to dig inside and heal is not only important for us, but for the people around you, because it's just going to continue. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good week. It's Monday, and I'm about to go into the studio and start working on some new stuff. So look for that towards the end of the week. And buy the book, Forever Barefoot. It's a good one.